Y'all know how the new year. Go ahead, Sonia.
Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes of Hollywood. I am Sonia and I am here with my lovely co-host Shanisa.
Hey guys, this place is so different now. Like we have a whole new vibe going on. It's more of like a podcast thing. I like it.
Oh my
We don't
goodness.
we don't have any headphones and all that stuff that we had before, but this is more like a podcast. I like it. It's cute in here.
It is. It's completely different and hey, Happy New Year. This is our first show of the 2023. We are dropping into the new year heavy.
We're already halfway through January almost. And we
Let me tell you, this
can't
year
say
is
Happy New Year anymore.
time is going by so fast. I was just having a conversation about that 2019, ever since 2019, it's like the world is on a special atlas or something, and we are going super fast. Doesn't it seem like it was just New Year's?
Because it was 9 days ago,
No,
10
but
days
it's
ago.
10
I'm playing.
I'm talking about like
Just
last
in
night.
general.
I feel like it just happened a day or two ago. I don't feel
Really?
we're 10 days into the new year. I just don't feel like it. I don't feel
Everything since 2020, but it went fast, slow, like fast and slow, then fast again. It's just been all over the place. So, I feel you.
for me, it just went super fast ever since really 19, and then the pandemic hit, and then it was like everything just really sped up to me.
Yeah,
But yeah, well, how was your weekend?
it was good. It was really good. I'm ready to give them the entertainment news report and have some fun today,
Okay, cool. We got some good topics here. Some people like Kanye in the news.
We got Kanye, Travis Scott, Young Thug, Damar Hamlin, Larsa, Mariah Carey, threw her in there.
Wow.
Something with Nick, Nick Cannon. So I don't know. We have a bunch to talk about. Cardi and Offset stuff. They're doing something now with McDonald's. We'll get to that later.
Who is?
Cardi and Offset.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, look, go ahead and jump in.
I want to hear about Cardi.
Oh well. Yeah.
Okay. Well, who do you want to start with then?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, but you don't want to start. You want me to start.
It doesn't matter. Either way.
Okay. See, I mean, I'm again curious about them, but let's just jump into Kodak Black expressing his feelings
What is he
about
up to?
Tory Lanez, or is it Lanez? How do you pronounce his
I
name?
always say Tory Lanez, but
Yeah.
yes, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez, and of course he was convicted of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and he's speaking out like he doesn't think it's right. He doesn't
Kodak
believe it.
or
Right, Kodak
Kodak
Black,
is talking about it.
the
Okay.
one that Trump released from jail,
Okay, yeah.
and so he's
He's all over the place. Who is he flirting with these days? I know it was Lotto not too long ago.
yes, and then
Now-
he completely fell out with Lotto because
Yeah.
the rumor is he was supposed to do a
DM.
verse with her, and then he charged her or wanted to charge her. Something happened in between that where they fell out, and he did not do the verse. And so she went into an interview and she said, "I don't want to name the person, but somebody was really shady to me in a deal where they were supposed to do a verse for me." And everybody was like, "Oh, who
Oh,
could it
yeah,
be? Who
we
could it
found
be?"
out
They
it was
start
Kodak.
guessing. Yeah. So the public started guessing there was Kodak Black, and then he just started going off. He started calling her all kind of names. He doesn't call her Lotto. He called her bad lottery ticket, something like that. Just all kind of stupid names.
So what's he doing with Tory Lanez then lately?
But yeah, he thinks that Tory Lanez, Lori.
Now I got you saying
Tory
it, Lanez.
Lanez,
Tory
you got me
Lanez.
saying it. He thinks that he's a good guy. He's like, he is a good guy. He didn't.
A lot of people feel that way. A lot of
Right.
people think that he was wrongly,
Yeah.
convicted. They feel like that Jay-Z had something to do with it.
Exactly.
A lot of people are talking. Did you see his father? This was weeks ago.
Yeah.
But his father was like, mad going off outside the courthouse.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, oh, that's where he gets his temper from.
Exactly.
But bringing it to current day, I just actually posted a picture of Megan Thee Stallion earlier with, we never saw the new photo like of the gunshot wound on her foot.
Yeah.
And like all the skin coming off and all that.
yeah.
I posted that today. That's a new photo that got leaked today. So.
It just got leaked today. Okay.
I
Shanisa with the
posted
scoop.
it.
Okay.
It was nasty. I was
Ugh.
like, but yeah.
I can't imagine just the fact that you're describing that picture like that would be so upsetting to me. Like if I'm in a fight with a dude and he scratches me. Really they were arguing, right? And they
And
say
he was like, dance, Bia.
right. And they
Something
say
like
the
that.
story that came out is that she was calling him, talking about his career, saying that his career was not as good as hers.
Well, she's popping right now, and
Yeah.
he wasn't popping as much. No.
Right.
His
She
real
was
name
like-
is Daystar, too. I thought that was funny.
Right. She was like, you
That's
just
what's-
got your career off of some mixtape you did or whatever, but I'm a bona fide star or whatever.
And I'm not a big Tory fan like that. So I don't know much of his music at all. Like, I don't know. Can you name a song? Do you know
Me either, but according to the industry, they say
He's respected.
He's a very
and
good rapper, and
it's probably a song we like. We just don't know it's him. Maybe that's it.
Right.
But yeah, Megan, that picture, it was,
Oh, that's disturbing.
I know. I posted and I was like, is Facebook going to take it down? They haven't. So, but it's not like blood everywhere. I mean, it's nasty enough though.
No.
So I don't think I, went against any guidelines or anything like that.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But yeah, Kodak, back to him.
Yeah. Speaking out against Jay-Z and
everybody thinks he's a clone. They think that's his clone.
Who, Jay-Z is a clone or
no,
Kodak?
Kodak. Everybody thinks he's a clone.
No, I believe that's him. Now with Gucci Mane,
he looks different though. He looks different than what he looked like before.
Well, I mean, they just cut off his hair. I forgot what they call those knots, those like Bantu knots or whatever, the big knots he had. In fact, Jay-Z wears them now.
Yeah.
So whatever those, it's a name for them. I'm so ashamed. I don't know the name for them.
I don't either. Don't be ashamed. We don't know nothing about that. I'm good not knowing what they're called.
Yeah, it's a particular name for him. And when they cut those off when he went to jail, that's what I hear, that when you go to prison, they actually...
A lot of weight has gone too. His face looks different
too. They cut your
too.
dreads off. They cut your braids. They cut your hair.
I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist today,
Uh-huh.
but he does look a lot different. He looks a lot different.
To me, he
Even
really
his
looks
face.
the same. He just, his hair
Do you
is
think
cut
Dave
off.
Chappelle looks different than the old one?
No. I mean, his face is full
Eminem.
of...
These are all people that everyone thinks
They
are
say
clones.
he's a clone too, huh? Nah.
Gucci, Eminem, Dave Chappelle. Yeah, everybody thinks that.
Gucci
and
looked
Kodak.
so different.
He looks Dave
like
Chappelle. You know what?
It was a 360-degree difference to me.
Eminem too. Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, Eminem for sure.
Justin Bieber don't look like he used
True.
to. Either.
All of them. Yeah, they can all be a
But
clone.
just in case the elites are listening,
Right.
they're not
Look, they're
clones.
gonna come snatch us up. And this is gonna be a clone sitting here at Power 108.9.
Gonna look slightly different. But but okay. So Kanye West. Did you have anything else with Kodak?
No, just that. The fact that he was, he's speaking out against Jay-Z, and they were like, Jay-Z is the man behind the
It's
man,
like the
behind
godfather
the
of
scenes.
the industry.
Right, the
so-called.
godfather. So I was surprised about that. Okay, a lot of people are siding with Tory Lanez, but these people that are coming out against Jay-Z, I want to hear where is it founded from? All these allegations.
Well, Damon Dash has been speaking out, but we know why.
True.
He just don't like Jay. But
And everybody gave him a pass because they were buddies. And in fact, Damon put him on. He put Jay-Z on. So we gave him a pass for that. But
and
everybody
we don't
else.
give Damon Dash the respect I feel like he deserves. Kanye does.
Yes.
Remember, Kanye said, Damon Dash is good forever.
Yes, that's right.
Because,
Yeah.
I love that love that
He
they
said he'll
have.
never be broke again.
He'll never be broke again.
Uh-huh.
So think about it. Damon Dash winning. He over here, Kanye is his sponsor.
That's right. And look,
Kanye looking out.
And Damon Dash says, look, I've made a lot of billionaires. Okay. Look at Jay-Z. Look at Kanye. And somebody else was rich.
I was gonna say, who
He said at
else?
least a millionaire.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Talking about Kanye. So he's been missing, right? Everybody's been saying he's missing.
Yeah.
His
where's Waldo
old
now?
manager is, like he hasn't heard from him, and I guess they usually talk on a regular.
Yeah.
So Kanye just popped up Sunday. People were trying to figure out if it was a clone, if it looked like Kanye. Because,
Right.
when somebody goes missing,
Yeah.
everybody thinks that, okay, now the clones are being
Oh, yeah. I'm
put
be the
together.
first one.
Yeah.
Checking it out.
Kanye was seen in Beverly Hills with a new mystery woman.
Yeah.
And they were holding hands. So people are like, who is this woman? But honestly, if you see her, like you can't. So I saw her from the back. She had short blonde hair.
Okay.
They were going in, and then you only saw the back. And then when I saw her face, it was when they were in the car. And it looks like an old white lady. No, for real. She looks like an older white lady, but they're holding hands. So I don't know what Kanye got going on these days.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were driving his Maybach, driving around, having, nice little afternoon drive, then went and got sushi. But the woman looks like an older white woman.
Oh my God.
I'm talking like I mean, from what I saw, like her 60s.
Oh my God. I mean, the thing is,
so maybe it's a business.
if it's white, it's right. He's gonna be with the white girl. That's the thing.
I
Huh?
wonder, and I never care who people date. I don't care, date whatever nationality, what race. I don't care. But it is, kind of different to me that the only time I saw a black woman on Kanye's arm was back when it was, what was her name? Alexis or Alex back in the day. And then this, the young model that was 22 last year. So it's It's interesting to me.
That's right.
And because I'd be having this back, I'd be arguing with people on social media and stuff, but maybe I won't no more. Because
and look, when he was on Drink Champs, the infamous last episode that he was on there, he was flirting with the young white girl that was serving the drinks. And he was like, oh, what's her name? Hey, where you at? And then he also admitted on that same show that he liked Kylie's friend, whatever her name was.
Stacey Baby.
Yeah, he's like, that
Stacey.
song I made was about her.
Stacey Baby. Yeah,
dude,
I know.
what are you talking about? So now you're like, you had a crush on like an 18-year-old white girl. What is going on? So,
well, now she's, how long ago was this?
I don't know.
Because now she's like 25.
Okay, yeah, it was a long time ago. so
I thought that was like a year and a half ago or something.
Nah, I think it was longer than that.
Because Stacey's
but we don't know how long they've been friends. We don't know how long he's been crushing. Now, maybe the song just came out a year ago. But,
gotcha.
Some songs are sometimes made years in advance and just hit the airwaves.
Yeah. I think she was probably like of age, though.
You want her to be of age? Okay.
I know. I think she has to have.
Look,
because like I said, this was more recent, and Stacey Baby she's like 25 or 26. Okay. So hopefully, but yeah, this woman, I don't know. Like I said, guys, she looks older, very older.
So he went
like
from
a
the crush on the
looking sweater too. Like it was
crush on the 25-year-old to the older woman now,
to the 60-year-old.
Yeah,
I don't know how old she is, but yeah. So
maybe she's a sugar mama.
But what's she gonna give him?
He lost a lot of money,
and she got a bunch. So
he wants to recoup. He wants his billionaire status back. So
I don't know who this woman is, but it was a mystery woman. And like I said, I would have thought it was a business date or something,
right?
But not when you holding hands.
Yeah.
So I don't know. When I get home tonight, I'm gonna try to go through everything and try to find some more pictures of her to post for y'all, because. Yeah, I was confused.
It wouldn't bother me as much if he didn't make the Gold Digger song. Leave
your ass for a white girl.
Yeah. As soon as he gets on, he gonna leave your ass for a white girl.
Yeah.
And then you doing it, it's like, okay.
And like I said, I never care who people date, because look, if I find me a Puerto Rican or Cuban,
or who is it, Robert De Niro?
Robert De Niro that's my crush. Yeah. Love Robert De Niro. We need to talk to his people. Set up something. I love Robert De Niro.
But who was looking fine in a movie recently was Pierce Bronson.
Who's that?
He played 007, and he played like some TV shows.
Oh, okay.
So that's a nice looking.
That's your swirl moment.
Yeah, we're gonna swirl.
Yeah, Robert De Niro is definitely mine.
Oh, I know the movie. I'm sorry, Black Adam.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah,
but I know who you're talking about. Moving right along, Travis Scott, since we're talking about the Kardashians and the Kardashian curse.
Yeah.
that people want to put on them. So apparently Travis Scott and Kylie have gone their separate ways. Broke up as far as, because they had kids together, so they're always going to be tied.
Yeah.
But Travis got off of a private jet, went into California, and he was looking really sad. He went on a shopping spree, bought a Birkin bag, a Louis bag, and a whole bunch of other stuff. I only know this because, a little obsessive with what everybody's doing, so I got to know every detail. But he went, on a shopping spree, got him a bunch of designer stuff, and he came out looking happier. So, but there's 3 women, and we don't know the reason for the breakup, but, I'm on TikTok now, and there's 3 women that all 3 of them look like Kylie.
Yeah.
Right? 2 of them want to be her.
He went for Kylie lookalikes.
Well, there's one that doesn't. There's one that doesn't want to be Kylie, but that's the one who's rumored to be with Travis.
Okay.
This girl says she has receipts. She's been posting a lot, and she was able to post a picture of her with him, but his face is to the side, so I don't know.
Wow.
But it would make sense because it got real ugly last week, and now to hear that they've split, it would make sense because I follow the girl now because I'm nosy. I want to know what she's doing. She's a young girl, and I mean, these women, they look a lot like Kylie. It's a little scary, to be honest.
Tell me this. It was about a month ago that a girl came out, and at first she denied knowing Travis Scott. It was a rumor, and they were like, oh yeah, that's the girl he's dating. And
Travis denied knowing her.
And then she went along with it.
That's right. And then she came back later and was like,
so it's not her, it's a different girl?
No, not her, it's a different one. Then there's 2 more chicks that look like Kylie, and they really want to be Kylie. It's really scary.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be like, if it was 2 chicks walking around looking just like me, we'd have a problem. Like, that's scary. But Kylie and Travis, they seem to have, broken up. And a lot of people feel like that Kylie only got back with him for, to have another kid with them because she wants all of her kids to have the same dad.
Yeah.
And that's something that all of the Kardashians have been doing. You look at Khloe.
Yeah.
She had another one, so it could be the
with
same
Tristan.
dad. And then Kim, even when her and Kanye weren't on good terms, they still kept, going and
Right,
doing that.
having more babies. Yeah.
Surrogate after surrogate.
That's right.
And one day Kim did say she wanted all her kids to be by the same man. So now that Kylie is doing this too, it makes me feel like that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Because think about it. Travis and Khloe, things weren't all good between them like
Not
that.
at
It was
all.
up and down.
Yeah.
Travis and Kylie, Kanye and Kim.
Uh-huh.
So, but it also makes me want to dig a little deeper because, like, what is it about? Like, was their childhood kind of messed up with the mixed family a little bit with the Jenners? Remember after Chris married Bruce?
Oh, yeah.
And, they all have a different father than you have the ones over here with a different father.
True.
So, like, it makes me wonder, was it something that they saw that they didn't like? Because why? I'm not saying you should have different baby daddies
like that.
because I'm not with that either. But what I'm just saying is, like, why are all of y'all so obsessed with it being like it's something more to it? And I just wonder, like, what did y'all deal with? Because I would not want several, either. But I feel like they go out the way to make sure.
Right. For me, I have a different opinion about it, I guess. And yes, I agree with them having the same father for all their children and like sticking it out, even though
they
this and that, and throughout the years, and just still having the same.
And I mean,
baby
I
daddy.
like it. I just wonder what's behind it.
Like, I don't agree with a lot of things they do.
I don't want to hold.
But that's the one weird thing that I do agree with.
Yeah, it's weird.
But yeah,
it's
I do
weird.
agree
Like,
with
it don't matter if y'all on good terms or not. We're
That's
gonna
right.
pop out another baby.
Go ahead, pop out the other baby, and then. You really,
same father.
I really can't say that maybe it's the Jenner blend that they didn't like. Now, maybe with Khloe, you could say that it's rumored she has a different father.
Right, a whole nother father.
Right? I'm sure she didn't like that growing up.
OJ.
Right. She didn't like that growing up. And then they say somebody, it was the cook.
Chris's hairdresser.
A hairdresser, then a cook. They just named
that
so many people they
Khloe
named.
could be his daughter, yeah.
I wonder, does Kris Jenner even know? Because they always say,
you know what, they all know by now.
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. And
they all know by now. Like, they know. It's just that we're never gonna know.
If you got drunk though, there was this one girl. She was on the internet and she said, "I got drunk. I had sex with a whole bunch of boys at the party. I don't know who my baby daddy is."
Well, that's a whole nother issue together.
Well, but see, we don't know. We don't know what type of drugs and stuff they were doing back in.
You talking about Chris?
Yeah.
I think that Khloe is.
She was on the scene, Kris Jenner. Chris was a socialite.
But I think honestly that they all know, because even Robert Kardashian, his ex-wife that he married after Chris, came out and talked about it. She was like, Robert knew that Khloe wasn't his daughter,
right?
But he took her in as his, and treated her as his daughter,
right?
And he told his wife, that Khloe wasn't his. Is what she said.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
I
doubt she is his, but it doesn't even really matter.
Right.
It's just a storyline to talk about.
Yeah. So I could believe that Khloe would have that complex and that she would be like, okay, I want all my children by the same father. But
what about the rest though? And then, Kourtney, she over here having child after child by Scott,
Right. So she did it with Scott. But now, doesn't she have another baby with the new guy? Or she wants a new baby?
She wants to have a baby with Travis Scott. They've gone through so many different treatments to try to make this happen.
Wow.
And they aren't able to. After you get to 45, like, your eggs, I mean, you can still have kids.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But like, your eggs start getting older. And
you're going to do a Janet Jackson, 50 years old, had her baby.
Well, I mean, it's possible, but most of the time.
It's difficult, but
it's very difficult. And they've been trying everything. They've been spending so much money trying to make this happen.
Yeah.
And they've talked about it very openly on their new show.
Yeah. She'll probably just get a surrogate.
Hulu.
She can get a surrogate.
Well, it's not about her carrying it. It's about her egg and his, like they can't, it's not making a baby. So it's not really carrying it. She would love to carry. She loves, being pregnant, she said.
Does, I know.
But no, I mean, they can't. It's not working. So moving along from the Kardashians, who you got?
We could go ahead and elaborate on that because inevitably they're going to remarry. So she's facing that situation where she had all her babies by Scott. And that's what she wanted. That's what she did, right? But now her and Scott are done, and she's moved on to a new relationship, and that's what's going to happen inevitably with all of them, right? So Kylie is super young. So she's having these
That's
babies.
why they've been getting their eggs frozen too now.
Yeah. So she's having these babies by Travis right now, but she's definitely going to get somebody else and get into a serious relationship, maybe even get married. And
I think she
will
gonna keep going to him year after year.
So
So 10 years, she's gonna be
10
like,
years
look,
from
come
now,
here.
she's
You know
so-
what we do. You know what time it is. It's
And how old is Kylie? 25?
yeah, like 25. Mhm.
Yeah, so she's got a whole another 10 years to be in a relationship with a new man, maybe even married to a new man. You think she's going to go back to Travis? Mm-mm. She's going to maybe have some more babies with him right now, but 10 years from now, at 35, she's going to want to have some more babies with a new man.
Maybe. We'll see. Who
yep.
knows? The world is so
I
unpredictable.
know. This is going to be like a Kylie.
These celebs are so unpredictable.
It's going to be a
but-
Kenner Kardashian situation. I
What
mean,
the
a
hell
Jenner.
is a Kenner?
Right.
Kardashian and Jenner.
Yeah.
Like,
It's going to be
girl,
that blended family again.
It's gonna be something.
Yep. That's my prediction for them.
Yes. Enough about the Kardashians. Who else you have over there?
I've been really into the news cycle, like just the shocking stories that I've been hearing. Did you hear about the 6-year-old boy shooting his teacher? It happened in Virginia.
No, there was a 10-year-old that shot his mother, but I didn't hear.
That's the next story. But yeah,
That was about a month ago. Though.
the 10-year-old boy. Mm-hmm. And
It was
how's the mother
actually-
doing? I don't know, but this one
She died.
she died, right?
He shot. He
Oh
wanted
yeah.
a
Okay, I totally
game.
remember it because he went to court and he asked the judge to lower his bail to the $100 that he has in his piggy bank.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk out
The
of here right
nerve.
now.
The nerve.
Wow.
Yep. He shot and killed his mother because she wouldn't buy him a piece to a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then asked the
I don't
grandmother.
watch the news, the real news.
Yeah.
I don't watch the news. Like,
Yeah, that's
I used
why.
to be on CNN all the time and Fox. I don't do it anymore.
But this one is new.
Mm-hmm.
6-year-old child came to the school like 2 days ago and shot his teacher. He shot his teacher in Virginia. And they were all trying to figure out what happened. And she caught him with the gun. No, he came to school with the gun to shoot her. That's what happened. She reprimanded him the day before and he was getting his revenge. So he came to school with a gun purposely to shoot his teacher for reprimanding him the day before.
Oh,
So
wow.
she saw the gun or whatever and tried to confiscate it and he shot her. And so I think she's doing okay.
These kids be wilding out.
Yeah, I think she's in critical condition or something, but the parents are saying we have no idea where the gun came from, didn't come from our house. Yeah, right. So now they have the law where they cannot arrest anyone under 7. So what are they going to do? What do you do with a 6-year-old child that is ready to shoot somebody? They did shoot somebody and they're violent.
Wow.
He's might be criminally insane. So what do you do with this 6-year-old child
I mean,
that you cannot put in
6-year-old
jail?
Coming to school with a gun and shoot somebody. I mean, we definitely got some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary.
His future, if he doesn't, they do something at this age, his future might be a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gonna be some other victims in his way.
Exactly. I knew a guy like
Yes.
that when I was 10. He actually assaulted girls in the classroom
Oh wow.
and finally slapped the principal, and that was the only way he got kicked out.
Oh,
And he had
wow.
done all this dirt for years.
Man.
But once he slapped her, oh, well, you got to go.
All right.
But yeah, what are the other celebrity stuff we got going on?
Young Thug. Do you have something else?
Oh no, they finally, someone just texted me that
And told you the
that
update?
the gun shooting was on Friday, and that they did say it was the mother's gun, even though initially she denied it was her gun.
Oh wow.
But of course, it belonged to them. It was somebody in the house.
Kids wilding out.
Yep.
Wilding out. Mm-hmm. All righty. Who else you got over there?
Well,
What are you doing?
Boosie. Boosie is live as usual. I love Boosie. He was live on Instagram.
What is Boosie up to?
So Boosie, I did attend his premiere for his
remember you
movie.
told us.
Yep. So that's his second movie. He did The Water Boys, and
Absolutely.
one of my friends, her son, has a lead role in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has done MJ. Wait, where's MJ? Is the name of the movie? Is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that boy's name? Desi Banks. Desi Banks is in it. Grove is in it. Just a lot of stars, and it's just funny. And Boosie is starring in his own movie. And it's hilarious.
Lord.
But anyway, he is.
I know Boosie from all his, like him talking about other people. I don't even really know him from his music. I know
Exactly, from
one
his
song,
interviews.
But I know him because of his interviews and all the comments he makes on
Yeah.
any headline that comes out. That's what I know Boosie. I know one of his songs. That's it.
Yep.
Wipe me down. That's it.
Every time he goes,
But I do like
live.
him. I don't know what it. I like him though.
Right. He's compelling.
He's like the male me. He has an opinion on all this.
everything.
He's gonna tell his opinion no matter what.
Every time he goes live is interesting. I'm there for it. Like almost every time he goes live, I'm right there. Hey, Boosie, what's up?
That's funny.
Like he'll just go live in the morning, putting on his jewelry, taking a shower. Come out.
Yeah, I don't need to see all that though.
Everything he does is just interesting. It's just funny. It's just like he has thousands of people on his live just watching his every move. Just we're waiting on you to
I don't want to
watch
watch a bougie reality show
right,
on his live. No, I don't need
like...
all that. But I do like his commentary, his little things that he be putting out there. It's funny.
It's funny. He's full of content. So now,
go ahead.
His most recent thing is that he's made a song and he wants Diddy.
Music's coming out.
Right. Yeah,
Okay,
he's coming back with some music. Okay, right. We've been waiting, Boosie. So now he said he has a song for Diddy and Carisha. And that all he needs now is for Diddy to do the video.
I don't like it. I already don't like it. I don't want to hear his song for Diddy and Carisha. I don't like it already. I don't like it.
Diddy and Carisha. He went on live and he said
they don't need a song.
He said he lost Diddy's number. He knows Diddy still has his number, but he wants the public to reach out to Diddy and that he will give Diddy 20% of the proceeds, the profits from this song. It's going to be a big
Diddy
hit.
doesn't need that 20%, and he doesn't need a song from Boosie. I'm sorry. Diddy and no, I think they could do good in music.
I'm here for it. I want to hear this.
I could do without it.
I want to hear this. I gotta hear this.
What's this supposed to be like?
What is it going to be? I don't know. That's the mystery.
I don't think I want to know. Boosie, stick at what you know. Like, just comment on all the stuff. But anyway,
it's going to be filled with his commentary.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Right?
Good news, though. Damar Hamlin.
Yeah.
He is back home now.
That's right. Been released from the hospital.
Yes,
Yay.
he's back home. Well, he's in the hospital back home now. And I was wondering when they were going to release him and, take him back home and, continue treatment there. Because by him being in Cincinnati, it's like, his relatives are trying to come down here.
Oh,
and, it's just kind of, it would be better to take him back home. And then, just give him a little homecoming and
absolutely
have people come see him at the hospital. But I'm so glad he's doing so much better now. And they, when you have an injury in football, like they don't have to pay you the full amount anymore, but they are going to do that with him.
That's good.
Yeah. And his foundation, when he got hurt, it had like $25,000 in there. But after, what happened on the field last week, people have been donating like crazy. Players, other coaches.
It's up to millions now.
Last I looked, it was at 6 million.
Yeah.
And he was just like, he said, he feels like what happened to him brought the world together again, because people were all over praying for him, other countries, everywhere, because it was such a public, happened right there Monday Night Football.
Cardiac arrest.
And the tackle, it hit him like they said exactly. It had to be the perfect time and the exact place for him to end up going into cardiac arrest.
Right.
So that's crazy, that exact moment. But he's doing well. He's going to be continue to getting paid, you know.
Paid
and but like I said, he's still in the hospital, but where he lives. But there's a lady who, Michael, you might be able to tell me this. There's a lady whose husband died on the field. Do you know who that is? Like, it's the only one time it's happened in the NFL history. Yeah. Right. And so the wife of whoever it was that passed away, she was watching a game and she said it was like it happened all over again for her.
Wow.
Like PTSD.
It just triggered her.
Yeah. I mean, we hadn't seen anything like that happen,
No.
So anyway, but I'm just glad he's okay. We were all praying. It was like all the prayer warriors came out.
That's
was just because I honestly, that night I thought he died.
Yeah.
And I think the players, everybody at first.
He basically did. They had to resuscitate him twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so he's getting paid. His foundation is at like $6 million and he's going to get all his money.
Blessings on blessings.
Okay, this guy, Detroit Lions, Chuck. Oh, okay, so he died. What day is this? Well, there you go. But so there was somebody that died on the field. And his wife, okay, So yeah, one of her. Yeah. So what is? Thank you. Thank you. But I was saying, was it actually? Yeah. So that's just crazy, though. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. And go ahead.
Just, everybody's heart went out to him because he was such a nice person anyway. Before it happened, they just knew him as an all around really good guy.
He got a whole bunch of new followers.
Yeah.
He got a whole bunch of new followers.
As he should.
And so, so we'll just keep praying for him. Some people are saying he won't return to football, but I think he is.
I know, that's the thing, though. Should he? Should he return to football?
Well, because the chance
That's a
of
big
that
question.
happening again, though.
Well, not that exact thing, but still, it's a contact sport. It's very dangerous. And
I would.
this happen.
To nearly lose your life. Yeah.
Right. So just imagine if you were his sister, his wife, his mother,
and he's a kid. He was only 24 years old.
Exactly. So he's so young. I know his mom just had to be out of sorts.
Well, the mom, she was there, and they brought her down from the from the stands to ride with them. But
and they complained that it took them too long to get her down to the field.
People are gonna complain,
right?
Like I know people who feel like the whole thing was a setup, all kind of it's always. Yeah,
And then what about that commentator named Skip saying something about the game? Should it go?
I hear he's an ass in general. Like I hear that's just the type of person he is. So.
Right. Because the way I've heard it explained, it was like it could have went either way, his comment. But the fact that they say he was an asshole anyway, that's why they all jumping on him about it.
Yeah. So.
But what about the Pittsburgh Steelers? Their game when was their game, Michael? Like last night or 2 nights ago or something like that?
Michael.
Oh, it was last night. Oh, yeah, he's like, yeah, whatever. So no, whenever they had their game,
the Bulldogs was last night, but
I know, and the Bulldogs just, hey, thank you, Georgia.
You're
I love
silly.
the Bulldogs. Nah, for real. Like I got friends in Athens. We used to go to Athens, go to the games and all that.
Cool.
So go Bulldogs.
Yes.
But no, the Pittsburgh Steelers actually had their game, and part of their celebration is to pretend like they're having a heart attack. So when they won their game and their celebration dance, one of the guys laid down on the ground, the other guy came and tried to resuscitate him like he was having a heart attack.
Oh, that's not.
And they were like, "Oh, that is in such poor taste."
Yeah, that is.
For you to do that,
even if that's their thing,
right?
That's.
But the game goes on, right? And so that's their thing. We're supposed to stop doing our thing just because of what happened.
It's in bad taste, I think, for this early. Yeah, I
It's
mean,
too
to be
soon.
resuscitating them on the field,
I know,
like
it's too
just like
soon.
it happened. It's
Yeah.
too soon for
But
that.
that was their thing. Like they did it way before that incident
Are
happened.
they receiving backlash for it?
Yes. They are definitely.
I mean, it's too
receiving
soon.
backlash.
It's too soon. Like, it's too soon after this situation.
Right. And it's coming, it goes both ways. Some people are like, well, why should they stop their celebration of what they always did long before it ever happened? That's what they always did.
So the Steelers always did that. They act like they're having a heart attack and they resuscitate each other on the field.
That's their celebration dance. Like a touchdown dance.
Like what used to do back in.
Right. That's
so
their dance.
wait. So that's their. I just think
I never heard of it either till today.
I've never heard of that. So, but
that's their
I just
thing.
think that's bad taste.
Right.
Because it's like,
Pittsburgh fans know. They say that's what they've been doing. That's what gets the crowd going.
Was the crowd going?
Well, I bet you half the crowd was like, wait a minute.
Sometimes it's not always what you do, but the timing.
Yeah.
Y'all can carry that on next year.
Yeah. And it took 2 people to do that. So it wasn't just the guy who got down on the ground. It took the other guy who was like, yeah, we're going to continue to do this.
Lord have mercy.
They should have waited.
Yes. What else you got over there?
No, I was going to ask you, are you ready for something else?
So Young Thug, the trial is starting
next
week, next Monday. And we know that the lyrics are going to be able to be used against him. And, how do you think this trial is going to turn out? Like, we had all the snitching and everything. Yep. We still have a lot of them in jail. I don't think people know it's still a lot of them in jail. Yeah. Yep. Okay. And some people aren't taking deals.
I could tell you the main prediction that's going around the whole world is that Young Thug is going to do a lot of time behind bars. That he's going to do 20 to 30 years in prison. That's the word, on the street, around town, everywhere.
You know what's interesting though? They're not charging him with murder. Like some of the guys are being charged with murder, attempted murder, robbery. Like they're not, because honestly, you know, I can't say this for sure because I don't like allegedly. I gotta throw that in front.
Allegedly.
But like they're thinking that, you know, Young Thug was not the one who actually pulled triggers,
Right.
But that he ordered stuff is what they're thinking.
Exactly.
But he's not going to actually get charged with murder.
Yeah.
So I don't know. He's going to be charged with possession of a firearm and a controlled substance.
Yeah.
Participating in criminal, you know, street gang activity.
Yeah.
They said like, and there's other charges, but not murder
Uh-huh.
or robbery.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
and his
So-
lawyer is saying that Young Thug is going to be cleared soon, and he's going to, you know, his good name is going to come back again. Like he's going to be found not guilty of everything.
That's right.
And he said his client will be cleared.
Uh-huh.
But
So
you know,
word on the
that's in
street is
his-
like, nope, it's too many people snitching on him. It's too much evidence mounted
there's-
up against him.
there's a lot of people that aren't snitching though. And see, they're not really talking about them on
So there's
social
people
media.
that are not snitching.
There are people, you know,
Wow.
there's some that's, you know, snitched and got out.
Yeah.
Gunna.
But it's,
I like Gunna though. But there's been, you
What's
know,
up,
several
Gunna?
that have made deals and, you know, because a lot of them came home.
Yeah.
But then there's still some there and they're saying they're not going to snitch.
ah.
So,
Okay.
because they said those people have to still try to hold on to like, you know, YSL wasn't a gang. You know, we didn't do any criminal activity. Because if everybody in total snitched, then
Even though the
Young
co-founder is Walter Murphy, and he said, yes, it is a gang. Yes, I
See.
was the founder. Yes.
wow, I didn't know that.
And then Gunna, that was his statement. Yes, my music did incite violence. Yes, YSL is a gang.
Yeah,
That's all recorded in the tape.
So I wonder how Young Thug's lawyer is going to try to get him out of this shit. you
So
know?
yeah, let's go
'Cause
to the
it's
flip
like-
side. Here's my
Yeah.
opinion. I think that Young Thug has one of the best lawyers money can buy. I don't even know much about the attorney, but from the way things are going and the things that he had thrown out, and the fact that the other
Seems like
lawyer,
he's good.
yeah, I think his chances are really good of getting off.
And the lawyer, that's what matters. I mean,
Yeah.
Tory Lanez again, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez,
He just
fired his
hired.
lawyer.
Yeah, he just fired and then hired. First, they said it was Snoop's old lawyer.
Yeah.
Then they said it was Suge Knight's old lawyer. So I
Right.
don't know who this
Yeah.
new lawyer is.
Uh-huh.
Because they have said they connected the new lawyer to Suge Knight and Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
And it was somebody else. But so I don't know. I guess it's a celebrity lawyer. I don't know
Right.
the person's name. But I guess this person is, you know, good at getting people off.
But
Although Suge is in jail. But
yeah, right. Sugar's in jail, so you gonna go get his lawyer? See, he's
Right.
still making bad decisions. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tory Lanez, you're making a lot of bad
Tory,
decisions.
just,
And
you
I
know.
don't think that he had a very good lawyer either. So his decision on that lawyer was bad. Sorry to talk about
It
somebody's
makes a
profession.
difference, you
I know.
know?
I know he went to school for law for a lot of years, and he went in there. But look at the evidence. They had gun residue on two people's hands. So that is reasonable doubt right there.
Oh, you're back on Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I told
Well, yeah,
something
you
that.
know,
Because, yeah. So I'm
to
just
throw in another case, the judge from Meek Mill, remember that case back a couple years ago?
Yeah.
And she was trying to get him to sign her friend and all that.
That's right.
That judge is in a bunch of trouble now.
She should
She's the
be.
one that came down really hard on Meek Mill.
Yeah.
And we found out later she was like trying to get him to sign
Yeah.
a family. Like this judge was so crooked.
So crooked.
So
yeah.
stuff comes out, you know. We've been waiting for something to happen with her, and
Yeah.
I'll tell y'all about it next week because it's some more stuff coming out about that judge.
Uh-huh.
But you know,
Scammy.
sometimes it's crooked people.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you have really good lawyers that get crooked people off because they know they know what to say, they know what
Yeah.
to do, they know what to look for.
And I think that's going to be the case with Young
Technicalities
Thug.
and everything.
Yeah. So go back to Young Thug. I think that's going to be the case with him. I think that he has an attorney that is savvy enough to get him off. I don't care what this
Really?
evidence is mounted against him. Yep. And I didn't even think that until Gunna, because I don't know, Gunna probably had a different attorney or whatever. But believe me, they're all talking behind the scenes. There's no
yeah,
secret.
Gunna had a good.
Right.
Gunna had a
So
good
for
attorney.
Gunna to get up there and be like, yes, I admit to this. Yes, it's
And
a
see,
gang.
Gunna didn't know we were gonna see that. Like
Right,
they
yeah.
they aired that
I know.
him in court, but he thought what was gonna come out was just his statement
Yeah.
that he's not gonna testify,
That's
all
right.
this stuff. But the way the news did it, they put all that we saw
They
him
put him on Front
talking.
Street.
Yeah, they put all that, and then all of a sudden his statement, you know, that he was releasing said all the stuff he wasn't
Right.
gonna do, but he
Right.
really had already,
done said
he
a
didn't
whole
expect
bunch.
that to come out.
Yeah.
But you know.
But look how he walked away scot free with a slap on the wrist and some probation and do some community service.
Because they want Young Thug. But the trial starts next week. I think jury selection and everything.
Jury
Because that hasn't
selection,
even. So the trial starts next Monday, and I'm gonna be glued to it.
I think he's not going to get that much time. Here's another thing. YFN Lucci, which they allegedly tried to kill him while he was in jail. So allegedly the phone call from jail came to...
They tried to, while he was in jail?
Yeah.
He's not the one that they tried to kill in Lenox Mall?
I don't think they tried to kill him in Lenox Mall, but they stood on top of his car and like wrote stuff on his car at Lenox.
Oh, okay.
Did stupid stuff, took
and
pictures.
So now he's in jail.
Yes. So he's in jail for murder. He was riding with his crew. They shot some op. Okay. And then
we sound old in here. We're trying to like, we're like, they shot the op. I mean,
and then they were trying to drive off, and one of his guys got killed, allegedly. All this is allegedly. So one of the guys in his car got shot, rather. And they pushed him out the window or out the car while it was moving.
Oh, wow.
And a witness, a innocent bystander saw it, called 911, described the vehicle they were in, and was like, "There's a guy."
I'm trying to show y'all my boobs.
Uh-oh.
I'm hot. No, I said I'm hot. I'm not trying to show y'all my boobs.
They called. They were like, "It's a guy out here bleeding out," and his friends just drove off, and so that's how they got busted. They tracked the car down and they put YFN Lucci in jail. YFN Lucci and Young Thug have a long-standing beef because they're saying that people from Young Thug's crew shot YFN Lucci's manager. Okay, so his name was Peanut. He was hooked up in the
always a peanut,
right? Blood gang. He was a big member,
peanut.
And they say that they shot him or they killed him.
Gotcha.
And so that's been a beef between YFN Lucci and Young Thug for all these years, and they really kept it on the low. Because anytime they were interviewed, they was like, "Don't you all have a beef?" They was like, "Oh, those just be jokes." Wasn't somebody standing on your car at Lenox Mall? Oh yeah, he was real funny, wasn't he? So it was kind of like that. But then one day,
very interested to see.
Oh yeah, and I met YFN Lucci's mother at Boosie's thing too.
Oh, okay. His mom was there.
Yeah. So shout out to Lucci and his mom, Frida. And so what
I thought you said Big Frida at first. I was gonna laugh, but no.
That's not his mom. So his mother got shot. That's why I'm bringing her up.
So you met his mother.
I met YFN Lucci's mother.
Okay.
Who allegedly they say Young Thug's people shot at YFN Lucci's mother's house. Maybe hoping he was in there, maybe not, but they were shooting up the house. So then after
That's too much.
Yeah, so she got shot. Her and her friend was sitting in the house chilling, and boom, she gets shot. But she survived, went to the hospital and brushed it off. And she was like on camera the next day, like, yeah, I got shot, but I brushed it off because I'm like that. You know what I mean? Don't play with me. So mom's not playing any games.
Mamas be with their sons. They like, look,
right.
They learned it from them.
Okay, she brushed it off like that was nothing. Okay. And
I don't agree with them being able to use lyrics though.
That's what I was gonna lead to. So now Young Thug's lyrics in one of his songs said, "I shot your mommy.
Yeah.
I shot your mommy. Now you don't have nothing to say to me," or something like that.
See, and I don't think that's fair. Like your lyrics should not be able to be used in court.
But
I mean, because you can just say that's creative art. Isn't rapping creative art?
Right. But if they're saying that you shot up somebody's mama's house and then you saying I shot your mommy
in a song,
you know, is that self snitching or is it art?
Well then, but see, I feel like we can't only use it sometime because they also have lyrics that they've never done. It don't have nothing to do with their real life.
That's right.
And so how do we decipher which one is? You know what I mean? Like we can believe this, we can't believe this. So I don't think you should be able to use music in court.
Yeah,
I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah,
because I mean, even think about. We're not artists, but you know, sometimes you just be laughing, talking crazy. Like it's nothing that you've actually done or that you're gonna do. But you know, I mean, we just sometimes people just talk and say some things, and then sometimes some artists just write some stuff, and it's not always what they've done.
Yeah.
But I do feel like Young Thug really put a lot of his stuff out there in the music. I ain't gonna lie.
I go on both sides. Like,
but how do we know
don't want
which?
to use it in court, but at the same time, it really sounds like
right? Because especially if something happened with the mom and he got music like I went and shot your mom's house up.
And the mom was like, "Dang, I took a bullet, but I'm all right."
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get why. I just feel like, you know, where do we draw the line and where, you know, because a lot of people rap about stuff, sing about stuff that they've never experienced.
Yeah.
You know, some of these women be singing heartbreak songs and they got a wonderful man. You know what I mean? It's just that they know it's some people out here that's had some heartbreak and they want to. So it's entertainment as well, I think.
It's like a dozen on one hand and half a dozen on the other. Because on one hand, don't snitch on yourself in music. okay, or on video or
and,
whatever.
you know-
But on the other hand, I'm looking at the law like you better prove it beyond the shadow of a doubt for me. Don't just go by lyrics because that's not 100% foolproof.
Right.
So yeah, I want to see some DNA. I want to see some hard evidence.
And see, you know
Forget
what?
lyrics.
That's why I tell my friends, I'm like, if y'all ever do something illegal, don't do it around me and don't try to put me in it. Because, look, I'm telling. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not playing because people just be out here doing crazy stuff
That's
sometimes.
right.
And I'm telling, like, look,
And
'cause
now
all
you
they have
wrapped
to
up
do
in
is
it.
take me into the police station. They can put some shoes on me too tight and I'm talking. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to
Forget the
take
handcuffs.
much.
All they got to do is
I'm
put
being
shoes on too tight.
honest. I'm being honest. Like, don't get me mixed up in your stuff because that's not my life.
Right.
Don't do it in front of me and try to put me in it.
And I kind of feel like that with Gunna. Like people were saying Gunna's not about that life.
I don't think he's about that life.
He was a rapper. They showed an old video of him. He was so cute. His name,
Probably
his
had a
real name
little
is
sweater
Surge.
vest on.
Yeah, he was.
And-
I'm Big Surge. He was
See,
rapping
you know
in
what I
like
mean?
a high
He's not
school
about-
classroom.
Yeah,
my
but
name is Big Surge.
I'm not doing jail time for nobody.
Mm-hmm.
There's a young rapper that he just got 26 years and he's been in jail for a while and he actually got his GED and
Yeah.
in jail. And some people were laughing because he still got like another 20 years to go.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? You got to do something. When you're in
Yeah.
jail, like you're in jail, like you have to do something to keep you going.
That's
so
right.
if getting his GED was what he needed to focus on.
Yeah,
so,
that's terrific.
Because I'm sure jail can make you commit suicide. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
go
It's a
crazy
lot.
in there.
So you have to do different things. But back to, snitching. Yeah, don't do nothing in front of me. Don't try to put me in nothing. Because look, soon as they
Go
start
down.
asking questions, I'm talking out. I'm not going to jail for nobody.
Okay.
I think every group of friends should have that conversation.
That's right. Let's start off. I ain't going to jail
Not
or
going to jail
hell
for
for
nobody.
nobody.
It's
Okay.
not going to happen.
Whatever you did is on your own.
Look, I'm gonna tell. But anyway, you know who's been out here showing a lot of PDA and being cute?
Who is it this time?
Larsa and
and her boyfriend.
and Marcus. Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Jordan's son.
Okay.
So I knew she was a little bit older. I didn't know their age difference was this big, but she's 48 and he's 32.
Yes.
And a lot of people are joking because, Pippen and Jordan, they were like, she was probably like auntie one day.
Uh-huh.
Back
Yeah,
when
we
he was
talked about
younger.
that.
Think about it. Like,
Yeah.
That's your dad's really close. Because, like, men that are really close to my dad, they're like uncles. You know what I mean? And so people are laughing like he was a kid probably looking at Larsa as auntie because,
That's right.
she was married to his dad's close friend.
Yeah.
But they've been showing PDA everywhere. We first start seeing them in September together after that Rolling Loud concert. And they were saying they were just friends. Then I
Yeah.
turned around and saw them at some sushi restaurant. Somewhere else shopping, and we just keep seeing more. And they kept trying to say, "Oh, we're just friends." Up until this past weekend, they had a full making out scene in front of everybody, paparazzi. Like we already knew y'all weren't just friends.
Yeah.
But all over each other and kissing, and you could tell he's just eating it up too. He's loving it.
Uh-huh.
He's 31 or 32.
Yeah, but they've
She's
been together
48.
for a while now, right?
Well, no, the first time we saw was September. That was the first time we saw them being out together. It was right after that Rolling Loud concert.
Right.
That was the first sighting.
And then they were denying it, and then
They
now,
denied it, so-
now they're out full out. Right?
Well, they've been, we all knew they were lying when they said friends anyway, so we didn't really listen to that. But now it's just like more PDA all over everywhere. They were out in Beverly Hills this past weekend too, and just all over each other. And we got more pictures of them at the beach.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how that 31 or 32 is one than 48.
Yeah.
Could you do that age difference?
You know what? That's not bad.
Really?
Yeah, when I think about it,
31 and 48?
it's really not that bad.
He just got in his 30s and she pushing 50. But hey, if it works for them,
Uh-huh.
if it works for them. But yeah,
I don't think it's
I don't know how long it'll last, but because Larsa, she she get around.
That's
She-
right. That's
Is she still on Housewives? Because I know
I
she
don't
was on the
know.
Housewives show.
Yeah, which
But,
one? Like Beverly Hills or something?
I don't know. Somewhere. But she, she was dating. She likes younger men. She
Yeah.
was dating that one basketball player that his wife found out their relationship was over when pictures were leaked of Larsa and him. But, that's how the wife found out. And she's like, what the hell?
Right.
So then they actually got back together, though, her and her
Uh-huh.
husband.
She
And
was like,
Larsa
"Come
was
back
left
home.
out
What are
here
you
alone
doing out
again.
here?"
But yeah, Larsa, she making her rounds.
Mm-hmm. And she, you know, she's got like a young attitude or whatever, try to keep it fresh.
She be wearing cute clothes, and you know, she looks younger than. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 40s isn't old though. Like,
I know, right?
but I mean, almost 50, and he's just 30. It's just kind of, I don't know. So what else we got going on? I know Cardi and Offset have a new McDonald's deal. I need to find out more details, and I'll post it later for you guys. But they have some new McDonald's deal. Remember Sweetie had hers, and I don't think it really went anywhere. Did you ever go to McDonald's and get a Sweetie sandwich?
First of all, I don't even eat McDonald's.
I don't eat McDonald's either. But you know what? Sweetie, just to bring her up for a second, like, nobody's talking about her or her